What's up, YouTube family, and welcome back to another dope episode of SIGLover TV. I am SIGLover 51, and before we get into I need y'all to do those 4 things. I need y'all to hit that subscribe button, smash that like button, hit that share button, and don't forget to turn on the bell notification so that you know every time your boy drops another fire-ass video. Okay. The last 48 hours have been, I mean, this is an absolute circus. The amount of so-called testing and trying to figure it out and all of the other tomfoolery is it's starting to become a little ridiculous, because realistically, guys, I wasn't even gonna do a video. That's why it took me a long time, because of the simple fact that it's almost to the point of absurdity. I'm not saying that there wasn't an incident and things aren't happening. I'm just simply saying that if you get on here and you talk loud enough and you're excited and you're doing all of this while you're doing a video, miss me with the dramatics. I don't care about the dramatics. I only care about what's real. Okay? You got guys out here that are pulling triggers. This is empty. These. Empty. Empty. You've got guys out here that are like pulling triggers almost to the point of them breaking, and then doing this, and you got guys that are, come on. This isn't consistent. Okay, finger pressure isn't consistent because you can't measure it in real time. I don't care about drawing lines. I don't care about none of that goofy shit. I'm talking about just real break it down testing if we were doing something legitimate. But all of this, cat firing and carrying on, I can't, because people are super excited. They're, doing this with guns and throwing mags and carrying on. Come on. I decided to come on here and just do it with just 2 of my Sig P320s. This is a legit M18. All I did was change out the trigger to a Grey Guns competition trigger kit, which in theory, if you think about it, this is like a 1 3/4 to 2 pounds trigger. So shouldn't it be easier for me to make it happen? This is a Sig's Customs Work FCU. I mean, I'm just simply saying, my man on what you call it, whatever, Wyoming, whatever, what piece of shit P320 was that? That's what I want to know, because it's like, all that rocking, and I don't have that much slob in mine. I don't know what that was, Jack. How many rounds? People aren't asking the questions. Have you changed the recoil spring? Have you changed any of the other springs in the gun? And if you didn't, there's a maintenance schedule for all of that. There's tensioner springs. There's a lot of things going on internally, that if you're firing rounds through this and you get to 3,000 rounds at 2,500 rounds, certain springs are supposed to be changed out. 5,000 rounds, certain springs, 10,000 rounds, certain springs are supposed to be changed to keep up the safe operation of the gun. And I mean, I'm just, I don't even know what to say. People aren't engaging that safety, which is the M18's external safety. Ain't nothing happening with that, bro. I'm sorry. Nothing. Yep. Was that engaged? Is it engaged? Okay, now not all of them have safeties, clearly. But, I mean, come on. Are we able to do it? That rock and slop my man had was crazy. That mug was like a goddamn seesaw, like a teeter-totter. Like this. Like, what kind of wear and tear did you have on that joint? That's what I want to know. I'm just simply saying, I'm just pointing out some things. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be in defense of Sig. The channel is called SIGLover TV. I love Sig. That's my thing. But if Sig was a POS, we'd have to walk away from this joint. Not the rest of Sig Rattler, the MCX. There's a lot of joints, the Honey Badger. There's some joints in there that's love, but I'm just talking about here. I'm just here right now. Yeah, a little bit of rock. Look at that. There's absolute play. Definitely absolute play. Does that go away with the magazine? Oh, ever so slightly. It still ain't going off though. So I'm trying to rock with y'all. All of this, pulling the trigger. Okay, let's say you slid it into a holster that absolutely did that. Just that. We're just going to the wall. We're not going beyond the wall, because at that point, it's unrealistic, it's unsafe, and it's something that you shouldn't do because the host is a piece of shit, not the gun. I got nothing. So, let's try it with this. Can we make it happen? Now, this one is crazy because very little to no movement at all. Is it ready? Yep. Let's go to here. I got nothing. And here's the crazy part. With a magazine in it, no movement at all. So, is this definitive? Nah. Come on now. Don't be ridiculous. I'm just simply using the quote-unquote testing mediums that other people have been doing for the last 48 hours with that buffoonery, and trying to get the same results over and over and over again 5 times. I'm trying to do it. Now, I'm going to keep it a buck with you. If I were to take this mug all the way, I'm going to creep it. Almost to the point that, look, I squeeze it anymore, it's going off. Watch this. Yeah. So if we were going to go that route, I still can't make it happen. I still can't make it happen. I'm just simply saying, people, come on. We have got to get off of the crazy train, R.I.P. Ozzy, of being excited. Okay, emotions. I love Ben Shapiro when he said, facts don't care about your feelings. Emotions have nothing to do with real outcomes. My expectation is that, clearly, if people can get it to do a discharge uncommanded, there might be some questions. 6 hour. But there's more questions on this end in terms of, before we get into anything, what year, make, and model? Has it been maintenance properly? Have you upgraded any internals? Have you done anything erroneous to it? Have you been shooting 10,000 rounds through it and have you changed absolutely nothing? These are all legitimate questions to try to find out what's real. I don't get into the whole excitement of the internet because it's irrelevant to me, because I still have questions. You can come on here with a POS like my man's. You can come on here with the frame doing the teeter-totter joint and all of that. I have questions. I'm not talking about the legitimacy of what he did and so forth and so on. That's irrelevant to me. I have questions. And I need to have those questions answered first in order for me to move forward into the legitimacy or whatever of the testing, to see if we're going into it with solid normal use, all of those things. It matters. I could sit here and I could tell you there's no problems with it. There's no problems with these two. Okay? I mean, an airman lost his life. Nobody wants to deal with that. I currently carry this every day in a holster. Every day. Bumping, rubbing, scrubbing, doing what? This was my first carry firearm. Carried it every day, faithfully, because it was the one that I bought for carry. That's why it's carry size. You know. And I'm back to carrying it. Everybody's like, oh, be careful, you're going to shoot yourself. Miss me with the goofy shit. Really. You guys can say what you want, do what you want. That's the beauty of freedom. Freedom to do you, run you, carry like you want to. If you want to do what you want to do, maybe I'll carry this. It's the GX4. I just got it. I mean, whatever. You know, my goal is to probably carry the TXG. Yeah, call it what you want to. Some people say, man, how could you carry that? I don't understand. It's not for you to understand. It's what I want to do. Do you? I'm going to do me. Nobody cares about questions. You can question it if you want to, but it's irrelevant because I'm going to do what the hell I want to do anyway. But I'm just saying, guys, you know, the last 48 hours have been a whirlwind of just one video after another, after another, after another, after another, after. We're hitting a wall already. This happens every time something happens with the SIG. We keep regurgitating the same goofy shit. Something happened. Okay, let's deal with that. Something happened again. Let's deal with that. Something happened again. Let's deal with that. But we're not going to turn this into a let's make everybody's ears burn by talking about the same thing on 2,000 different platforms. Come on, man. And everybody's out here talking about the nobody's pointing out that the ricketiness of that whole situation. But this ain't Ricky. Oh, you shouldn't have any movement. Come on. Whatever. I get movement from other guns. But nobody's saying anything about that. And everybody's like, well, other guns aren't killing people. Whatever. Glocks kill a lot of people. Unfortunately, there's a bunch of dumbasses on the other end of them. It is what it is. But, guys, I can't recreate it. especially with that on. I mean, that's there for a reason. And like I said, y'all can clearly see, look, this a baby 2-pound boy. This, if anything was gonna go off, yeah, I would expect this one. I expected it. Pulling the trigger. I expected it. Nothing. Can't get it to do it. The TXG, nah. I ain't getting nothing out of this. Nothing. No movement at all. Anybody know what that slide is? I don't even know. I bought this set up just like this. I thought I was buying a problem. But boy, it's a straight shooter. Soft as all get out. But anybody, just leave it in the comments where this slide came from. Because it's fire. Thinking about porting it. It's already got the cutout. It's already got the window. Thinking about porting that bad boy. But we shall see. With that being said, I just wanted to come on here and just kind of hit it and quit it, get in and out like a robbery. This is where I'm at with it. Like I said, I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting for everything to unfold. And until then, I'm just gonna keep rocking. You know what I'm saying? You know, am I going out and buy new Sig P320s now? Hold on, y'all gotta get. Let's understand. Okay, this is the newest one. I just got this one probably 2 months ago. May not be buying any new ones, but I'm, you know, the verdict's out. But you know, I have not, since 2019. I have not experienced, been around, seen firsthand any negative situations with the P320. But that's just me. Like I said, I'm just one of 8.3 billion people. I believe there's 8.3 billion people on the planet. Now, I'm just one of 8 billion or so, plus or minus a few. Yeah. And I tried to do it. I mean, I did all of the goofy with the pulling it all away, almost to the point of breaking, and I got nothing. I got nothing. So, you know, if you have any comments, leave them in the comment section. Plus, minus, negative, whatever, positive, nobody cares. You know, bring it. We can talk about it because nothing's off the table. Clearly, nothing's off the table. And we can get into it. And I'll leave y'all with the same things I always leave you with. I wish you all the love, all the peace. God bless. I'm SIGLover 51. And man, before the circus shows up to town, I'm out.